Hey Gemini, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing a love short for second half February. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who viewed the videos and interacted with the channel and commented. I appreciate y'all. We're going into Virgo full moon energy, which may be a good time for us to take a step back and look at the progress that we've made or to regroup in order to move forward. There also may be changes incoming in relationships, family, friends, lovers, whatever. So let's take a look and see what we've got for Gemini for second half February. Gemini, second half. A message to pass on. 6, a choice. Learning. 4, duality. 11. New path incoming. Crossroad choice. Defining life path choice and finding your balance. Which way do I go? So let's kind of see, Gemini, what's going on here. I think you're represented well with this card, right? You may have a choice incoming that may change your path, right? But this also brings a great deal of balance and learning for you in this situation. So let's see what this is about. Show me, Gemini. February. Show me, Gemini. Loves. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. Okay. It's maybe a choice between two people. Someday, somewhere, another time. Okay, twin flames. Okay, connection with someone. Divine timing is at play here. You have past life experiences. So all the cards indicate that it's kind of that sort of connection. If that's not for you, then it looks like you've met someone here who you have a strong connection with. It looks like maybe the timing of it is a little bit off here. But you feel a strong pull toward this person, and some of you may have been experiencing memories of a past life coming to the surface with someone. There's a lot of pain. I feel like there's an idea here that you want to be with this person, but you can't be with this person. And it's coming to a decision here that needs to be made. Are we going to move forward? Am I going to leave this behind, or am I going to move forward? This is what I want. This is the person that I want. This is the person that I want to be with. This is the person that I feel like I have a, earth-shattering connection with, right? But for some reason, there's an idea here that you can't be with somebody, and it's causing a great deal of pain. And so now you're faced with the decision here about having to set down boundaries for yourself. And so there's a choice here about living in a half life with someone, in the darkness with someone, or moving on to other possibilities that you can engage in, right? Moving from the dark to the light was, so I mean, that can be interpreted to be a third party situation. It can be interpreted to be like somebody, they got some issues, whatever. But you're looking at something here and you're saying, do I want to live halfway with somebody, or do I want to live all the way with someone else? Even though I have this beautiful, wonderful connection with this person, I can't be with this person the way I want to be. They're either married, or there's something going on, right? That if it's twin flame situation, there doesn't even have to be somebody else in the picture. Okay, it could just be a matter of healing some issues, before you can move on to the next level, right? But there's something here about living a half life or living a full life. And that's the choice that looks like it needs to be made here. And it looks like, Gemini, you're coming to a decision here that even though I love this person, I want to be with them, I can't be with them, and I can't live in that. And so what I'm doing is choosing to have some closure, to leave this behind, to say goodbye, because I'm choosing myself, choosing happiness. So let's see how this person feels about you. Show me Gemini. How does this person about Gemini? Show me Gemini. Person feel about Gemini. Show me Gemini. How does he feel about Gemini? Putting on the brakes, making the decision to put on the brakes here, putting down boundaries. You're not blocking them out of your life. You're not blocking them, Gemini. Here you are, Queen of Swords. You're not saying, "Hey, I never want to see you again, fucker." You're not saying that. But what you're saying is, "Look, I can't be in this kind of capacity with you anymore." You know, I can't be in this capacity with you anymore. Tower moment incoming, of course. You're saying here there's no victory in this situation. I can't win. I can't win. And so heartbreak, third party situation, being enlightened to the situation, leaving the situation behind, juggling. So basically here what you have is somebody who will come back and forth into your life, back and forth as long as you let them. They are saying here, I'm juggling two people. How does this person feel about you? They're going to put on the brakes until you change your mind. Okay? You say, okay, all right, you don't want to do this anymore. Cool. And they're going to wait your ass out, and they're going to withhold, and they're going to freeze you out, and they're going to put you in your little quiet room, okay, until you change your mind, until you quit throwing a fit. And Gemini, you're saying, look, no thanks. That's not going to happen. And so it's kind of like you're at a standstill, you know. You're starting to see that there's no way you can win. This person wants what they want, how they want it. You're saying, look, this isn't fair to me. And you're not asking them to change their world. You're not asking them to leave a spouse or get whatever this other thing may be here. You're not asking them that. You're just saying, look, I'm not asking you to change anything for me. I'm telling you that I can't exist in that anymore. So I'm going to drive on. Now, I'm not trying to say we can't be friends. We can't have conversations. We can't interact. But we're not going to interact in this because I can't go there anymore. So you've made the decision that this is a lost cause. Even though you're feeling like you can never have this connection with anyone else, you're saying, look, I'm only setting myself up for a failure. Okay? And you've enlightened this person about that. So how do they feel about you? They're being awfully selfish. In this line of cards here, how do they feel about Gemini? Gemini's over here saying, hey, this is a monumental connection I'll never have with another person. And this person's like, okay, I'm just going to wait till you quit throwing a fit. So to me, that kind of seems like, is that a one-sided kind of deal maybe? Or this person is in their ego. They're not, paying attention. They're not realizing the severity of the situation, perhaps. But the fact that you had to enlighten them that this was not enough, that it wasn't going to be enough for you and it wasn't fair for them to ask you to live a half life, says a lot to me. So that may be something that you need to think about. Maybe you were given more to this than they were or ever intended to. So let's see kind of what and they may be married man. Truth may come out here. You may be driving on, holding on, but you're being transparent about what your plans are and what you need in your life. Saying, I've got options and I'm not living in this illusion that this is making me happy anymore because it's not. They may be holding back, confusion, maybe a lot of immature behavior. There may be lots of excuses and reasons why they can't give you what you need. So, I mean, it could be a number of things there. Let's see what they have to say to you, what they would say to you if they could. What Gemini's lovers say to Gemini if they could, universe. Gemini's lover. Okay, so a lot of times and this is just specific to twin flames. you have, and it could be, I guess it could be across the board, right? But a lot of times, if it's not uncommon for twin flames to activate or meet or whatever while one or the other of you or both are involved in something else. Okay. It usually happens at the most inopportune time in your life. Um, but it's not uncommon, right? And a lot of times a masculine energy, or it could be a feminine energy, whatever, wants to live in their happy little world and their comfort, but they can't stay away from their counterpart. And so this interaction of third party situation starts happening, right? And the connection is so strong that sometimes it doesn't matter who's in the room, right? Which, you shouldn't engage. You shouldn't engage in that, right? But it happens. And sometimes if one party can have their cake and eat it too, they will, and they'll continue to keep you in that situation, because it's about their comfort. They don't want to, deal with their ego. They don't want to deal with their exiting the matrix. They don't want to deal with tower moments and things that should be moving out of their life, right? And so when I say, they'll do this as long as you let them, that just means that sometimes people have to get uncomfortable in order to move, right? Not that that should be your intention when you set out to find your own life. It should be for your own self. But this person is not quite ready to wake up, right? So until they are ready to wake up, they're going to keep you, in a half life over here. So this needs to be solely for you to find what it is that you want in your world, right? Not as a punishment. So sorry, let's see what Gemini's lover would say to Gemini if this. I want to be more than friends. I'm not going to be your friend, okay? I want to be more than friends. Why should I be your friend? How are we friends? That's what this person is saying to you. You want what's for their highest good. You always will. Um, but they're making it very clear to you that they're not just going to be your friend. It's either this or nothing. Either take it or leave it. This is what I'm offering. Take it or leave it. That is an absolute. That is a matrix. That is an ultimatum. That is a, control thing, right? I left when I saw you with someone. Okay, well, I mean, you're single, so you can see who you like. I hide behind material things. Yeah, this is talking about comfort zone, talking about not wanting to exit and wake up, you know. So, Gemini, I mean, you kind of have a choice to make here. Um, you deserve a full life just like everyone else, right? So let's see. Give me some advice for Gemini. Give me some advice for Gemini. Balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. You're like a lamp, okay? And when this person comes in the room and it's dark, they turn you on. When they exit the room, they turn you off. So you're existing solely for someone else's benefit. Is that a full life? Is it balanced? Not really, because the lamp isn't benefiting, right? Only the person using the lamp is benefiting. Energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. Just because we feel like we've got a connection with someone doesn't mean we let them do us any way they want to. A lot of people get wrapped up in, oh, but they're my twin. Well, so fucking what? Okay? Take that twin flame thing off of it and throw it in the corner and look at the situation. How are they treating you? Does that feel like twin flame love? Does it feel like love? Does it feel like justice? Does it feel like kindness? Does it feel like chasing? Does it feel like, you're getting crumbs off the table, right? So don't get wrapped up in the idea that you've got a spiritual connection with somebody, so that means they can do you however they want. You're just going to help them through it. No, you're going to be stuck on a shelf. So, Gemini, you've got a choice to make here. Duality, a new life, learning to find your balance. message to pass on. So, looks like you kind of have a choice to make here, Gemini, and I think you're leaning toward finding your own adventures, your own happiness, your own life. So, anyway, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see y'all later.